Yeah, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of our RimWorld Let's Play. Pure vanilla, no DLC, no mods, no expansions, no mods. We're still on 1.3, although I assume you guys have been playing 1.4 in Biotech at this point. This is all being pre-recorded. I hope you're having fun with it. I hope I'm having fun with it. I have no doubt that we all are, though. But still, looking to wrap this up. Really enjoyed this run. This, I think I'm really happy that I did this vanilla run leading into Biotech, because obviously a bunch of the mods are going to take a while to update, but this mainly made me realize, playing without mods, totally okay. Lots of fun. And we got a little bit of plastic. Ooh, Manhunter pack. Wargs. Yeah, fairly good size. Not an apocalyptic number. I will, for safety, just mostly because of, for honey, I'm going to restrict everyone to the inside walls area. But yeah, everyone else, we're just going to go and get them to the front line over here. Oh yeah, honey's actually outside the base. We'll get in there quick. The double door here is going to be nice. Ooh, these... I want to floor around those trees for speed here. Because, yeah, they might go and smash one door, but they shouldn't smash the other one. Just going forward, I'm going to put a little bit of, just a little concrete. Cheap. Quick to build, not very pretty, but yeah, we'll clear some trees around there. Do a little bit of that as well. I don't think there's going to be trees over here, but people can walk a little bit faster. Actually, this is going to be a fairly common area for people to walk down. I just realized we could go and do that. I guess I have the zone here, which could be improved for auto tree cutting. That's why I've got the zone over here. So any mature trees get auto-cut down. It's not going to deal with the partial ones, which could still theoretically be used for cover, but it's not a huge problem. I should probably get a little bit more flooring in general. Okay, they didn't even go through the door, which is great. They might be targeting the turrets here, which is fine. This is exactly where we want them to go. Oh no, Fob! Uh-oh, Fob might just be dead. Make it to the door over here. If I could, I'd send some more people out. I didn't realize you were out there. No! No! Fob! No! Oh, God. Yeah, that's really bad. Rip Fob, probably. Because I think they're going to keep... Oh, they don't keep attacking while they're down. Okay, this is not the man-hunting. I mean, it is the man-hunting, but it's not the hunting for food, where they do definitely keep attacking. How long we've got on Fob here? 8 hours. Okay. That's not too shabby. I'm tempted to pal out immediately. So we're not going to need you up here. Alright, done. And same as we did with the insects, I'm going to say hunt the rest. There you go. Now, things with Scaria, 50% chance that they will insta-rot, which we have seen here. We'll do some unforbid soon as well. Okay, I think Fob's going to be fine. Fob the builder. Honey, you're going to go treat Fob immediately. Excellent. Yeah, I think that was fast enough. I'm not even too worried about an infection. Could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. Unforbid. Most of the stuff Fob dropped. Why do I get a phone alarm? Oh, that's okay. I don't even know if you guys heard that, but it was very distracting to me. Yep, there we go. Blocks getting ready. Marble. This is all enclosed now. Great stuff. Okay. Makes me feel more comfortable. Because, I mean, we do have the deep drill over here, so that would be part of it. But also kind of protecting this path to our patch. And I'm going to wait for winter to set in proper before I redo our growing plans here. But yeah, we're definitely going to make some changes. Probably to all of our growing areas, actually. And I think I will prioritize rice just for a better, steady input. And I may not grow in any of the non-rich areas. I might still keep these areas designated for growing because it's just quite convenient for the wind turbines. It's also really close to our base, despite not being rich soil. But I'll probably try not to overload, well, mostly honey, I suppose, with the planting. Quite as much. Because, yeah, her growing is getting so late in the season, it's not really very helpful. Apparently, the inside walls area is including that spot over there, which is definitely wrong. I'm going to unrestrict because I do actually want them to finish mining this, but I clearly... Oh, look at that! That's kind of funny. That it just perfectly grabbed that. I mean, it was fine earlier when I was doing the big click and drag, but obviously that's not quite ideal now. We will be filling this in. I don't want insects spawning here because they might spawn on the other side and they might chew their way through a wall. A combat supplier. What does that look like for us? Let's sell you the insect jelly because it's actually pretty valuable. We don't really need it. We can buy more components. I'm going to sell you the psychic tea and ambrosia. I'll sell you the goat juice as well, even though there's actually some really powerful stuff we can do with this. I'd like to have all your reinforced barrels. We don't need that many immediately, but we're definitely going to want them, especially when the action starts. I don't know if we'll be able to afford all of them. Sell that. These are just normal quality assault rifles, you know, and no one's using them right now. Well, I don't know. Get rid of the frag grenades. I still want a couple EMPs. That's pretty low on hit points. That's only normal quality. This recon helmet, yeah, it's too worn out. Huh. Well, I guess all we're doing is selling, not buying. Oh, I'm buying components. Admittedly, not very many, but that's okay. All right, this is coming along. Plasteel here is happening. Some got dropped for some weird reason. It doesn't decay outside, though. Although, plasteel tends to be so uncommon, I don't mind storing it inside my actual proper stockpiles, just for extra safety against, like, robbers and things. It's not much of a thing, but psychologically, I usually feel better when it's inside the base. All right, food is fine. We know it's not insect meat anymore, so actually, yeah, nutrition is currently okay. We'd still like a mix of different crops, but overall, we're fine. So what's Vort up to right now? So Vort actually moves really fast now. There we go. See that? Good moving because of the one bionic leg. Yeah, you know, maybe Vort walks around in circles a bit because she's only got the one. But overall, that's much better. Certainly a hell of a lot better than having only one leg. Oh, right. There's still the quest we can get for some plasteel. I forgot about that. There's a goodie hut somewhere out on the map. Okay, we got 15 days left. It's going to take a little while to get there, but it's going to be fair. There may be an unknown threat. There might not be anything, or there might be a bunch of mechanoids. We really don't know. But I'm not feeling too worried. And yeah, I think the plan was going to be to send everyone who's currently in recon armor. Now, currently that would include Fob, who's slightly injured at the moment, but not really, although you will move a little more slowly. But theoretically, we're going to ride camels all night. Maybe I'll just leave Fob here. I'll send Sappy, Engie, and Palo. Admittedly, that's going to send both of our cooks. Might be a little awkward. I suppose I could just have people swap some gear around. You know what, Fob? Why don't you drop the recon armor? Thanks. I mean, it's nearly dead anyway. You're a good shot, right? Yeah. All right. Vort, you go ahead and wear the recon armor, please. It's low on hit points, but I think it's still going to be pretty good for us. Okay, Vort, Engie, Palo. No, Vort, Sappy, Engie. I'll leave Palo behind. Vort, Sappy, Engie. Sappy. Vort, Engie. We'll bring, well, at least one dromedary each to ride. There we go. And I'll bring one extra, just, although it's not that much plasteel, but still. And how are we looking here? A bunch of survival meals. Looks like you could bring more just to make sure. A little bit of medicine. Oh yeah, we only have 2 cloth bedrolls. That's okay. All right. Let's go. I should probably build some more bedrolls so they're not quite as uncomfortable as they move, but this is going to be okay. Oh, Fob apparently doesn't have a weapon at all. One of the things that's nice is with hunting enabled with as many people as possible, you do get the note when someone doesn't have the ranged weapon because they've been down for a while. Fob's a pretty good shot, right? Yeah, 14. Ooh, this is a masterwork SMG. No, we'll give it to you. That's fine. I was going to say the assault rifle for range stuff, but masterwork is really... It's such a big upgrade from normal. It's a big upgrade over good. It's a pretty big upgrade over excellent as well. Like, it really does... The quality really matters a lot on weapons. I would love to make more recon armor, but I just don't think we've got the material. Just waiting for a couple advanced components. Yeah, which are currently being worked on. Yep. Guess that's the way it's going to have to be. All right, you guys are on the map and moving. Lovely. Yeah, you'll sleep one time before you get there. But that's okay. Should get there relatively refreshed. Hopefully there's no combat. Hopefully there's no big combat or we'll be in real trouble. Everyone seems to be pretty... Oh. Yeah, we'll just move on. Okay. Dragon's got a shoot frenzy. Well, I kind of wish I'd sent you. Falling steel. Oh, yeah. So, we could potentially still get another event really close by here, but I'm going to gamble that we're not going to keep everyone on unrestricted for now. Because you don't get a double event every time. I don't know what the chances are. I mean, if we just look at this, it looks like maybe about a third of the time we get a double event. So, yeah, I will let people roam the map for now to collect the minables. Yeah, they're going to snooze in a couple hours, and then they'll get there probably early afternoon the next day. I mean, one of the other things, too, with not letting them roam all over the map is they don't spend as much time walking, but I do want them to collect this stuff like that, so that's okay. I expect... Yeah, we've grabbed all the plasteel here, so we are going to construct... And it doesn't actually have to be strong, although just this first layer I will make out of granite. I may make a bunch of this out of wood, or make some of this out of granite. I can even do that much. These are all going to be accessible from some direction. Because, yeah, I just don't want an insect swarm to spawn here and pop maybe on the other side of the wall, or chew their way through and just become very awkward. So we didn't pop anything else here. We did get lucky with hitting some uranium early, which isn't a huge deal, but it's still kind of nice. Nothing else exciting there, but yeah, hitting that plasteel right there, oh, that's huge! Can't believe it's right next to us the entire time. If I'd mined this square at some point, just to, like, make this nice and straight, I would have spotted the plasteel earlier. Amazing. How you guys doing? All right, on the move, 0.2 days, perfect. All right, that's the last one of those. And I'm gonna allow this. It still eats tons of... I guess maybe I'll put a stall on it for now, since it's not like it can be built until we get advanced components, so we'll let this accrue. Got a mad turkey. Alright, well, go, just pull back. I mean, you're already set to auto fight, but I'm going to try to get to the back of a straight line here, so you've got maybe a couple rounds of firing against the turkey. Come on. Huh. Well, that's less than great. Who's nearby who can help? I think Goat might lose a fight to this turkey here. Yeah, you didn't shoot them at all. You also haven't punched them yet. Oh, you only have a 3 shooting. All right. You're nimble, so you'd dodge better in hand-to-hand combat, but I think you're still going to lose this fight to the turkey. You're being bruised a little bit. I wonder if different range weapons have different combat stats for melee. I'm a little bit worried that Berg's going to end up shooting Goat, so I'll get Berg a little as close as possible for a little accuracy bonus. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Whew. Scary. How you doing there, Goat? A little bit of bleeding. You're gonna get yourself some help. I'm sure you're gonna be fine. Okay. Get in there. Oh, they'll get there a little sooner than I thought. I thought it was gonna be early afternoon, but it might be bang on midday here. There we go. Goat's getting some help. All right. Let's check our encounter here. So, scooch forward as a group. Because, yeah, what'll happen, we just might get a random, oh, you've been spotted by blah. So I just want to make sure we weren't splitting up. Oh, ambush. There you go. Being ambushed by... That's a fair amount of pirates. Okay, not a huge amount. Oh, Sappy doesn't have a helmet. I don't like that. I'm just going to pull back. Oh, they might use that as cover. I'm trying to figure out the best spot. Oh, they're back here too. All right, well, let's pull back to here for the nearest pirates. Okay, one mailer and one with a shotgun, pump shotgun. Okay, he's downed. Good. We even have some range here. Yeah, we have one assault rifle and 2 chain shotguns. It's actually not bad, because Vort can probably win this fight, although... Oh. And there you go, the chain shotguns from behind. That didn't work as well as I hoped. Oh, so the bush is not what I want. Spread out a little bit. Vort, what are you doing? Why are you meleeing? Stop that. I should probably have kept running with Vort. And maybe away from the people who are shooting us. NG, same thing. Just see if you can put a little space behind here while Sappy is doing the shooting. Is Sappy really bad at shooting? 6. It's not great. They're so close range. I would have hoped this would be better. Okay, they're fleeing. That's good. Okay, that's more than we need, but that's okay. Alright, undo that. Yeah, everyone else set to doctoring. But really, Vort has to be self-doctoring, which I think you already are doing. Yeah, you've got self-tend on. So Vort's going to self-tend and then do the others. Go, 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 go. Oh, you're still not fast-forwarding. Okay, that was a bit more of an ambush than we'd like. You're still tending to Vort. Oh, you're getting some medicine off of this. Yeah, but you're not currently bleeding. You're just dealing with your bruises here. It's not the best, but I don't want to interrupt. Okay. Before you consume that, tend... Actually, who's worse off here? 22 hours. Oh, you're not bleeding at all. Okay. Vort, yeah, tend to Sappy. I mean, NG could use some tending just to, like, recover from the wounds a little sooner, but it's not the same. Oh. They stood up for a second. Okay. Yeah, eat your meals, do whatever. Well, they will heal themselves on the world map. So, Sappy's actually in pretty good shape. Oh, you're milking. No, I'm going to recruit you and just move you over here. So you can pop open this door, please. There we go. Okay. So, again, I don't think I have to unforbid everything, but I tend to anyway. I'm just going to reform the caravan now. Send you home, which is here. Accept. I'm not going to bring the down bodies to capture. I mean, they might turn out to be great, but I don't care. We're going to grab all this plasteel. Oh, that steel gladius is worth some bucks. I suppose the steel knife isn't a terrible pickup either, just for the money. No. So I think we're grabbing anything that's of real value. Simple meals, fine meals. We'll bring the milk and the medicine. Okay. Let's do it. So they'll be back in a little bit with bringing more plasteel along with them. Wonderful. Yeah, we still don't have much in the way of cash here. I want to get another caravan, because if we can get more advanced components and plasteel, but I still don't have that much to sell to them. And we don't have that much steel or silver. Yeah, 500 and change. Do we have any restrictions? No, unrestricted right now, which is fine. Okay, that got built up. Now that there's a bit more of a lair, I'll just use some wood for the rest. Although it's going to be... Oh, we don't have any wood. All right, well, then we'll use a little bit more granite. But yeah, it's going to be a little more annoying, because I'll only be able to do a tiny little bit at a time. Now, I don't need to fill all this in. I just mostly want to fill in a bunch of this. Okay, yeah, you're working on your advanced components. Lovely. And yeah, we're still doing the thing where we keep steel here. Admittedly, we don't keep the plasteel nearby, which I suppose I could build another shelf in here with some plasteel. It's not a terrible idea. If I move you there... Bob, I'm sorry to wake you up, but I'm going to do that right now anyway. And I know we don't have any wood currently, but I'm going to queue that up. And then what we'll do is we'll ask wonder what we're using all our wood for. Just chop any wood that's nearby. Good. Okay. We'll build that, and I'll put plasteel storage on that. I mean, they'll still have to go out for gold and uranium to, you know, the rest of our stockpiles, but just minimizing how much walking has... although now you're cut off. You know what? I suppose I should just move the heater as well. Let's move the heater. And then I'll queue it up. Bunk and bunk. Oh, we don't have enough granite stored up. Yeah, that'll happen at some point, though. We still have it in the queue. Maybe what I'll do, I will change this. For the marble, keep going forever. I'm going to change the granite to single stack, you know, up to 2 stacks of granite for convenience. And we'll call that good enough. But yeah, do marble first, do it first. Do it unlimited, just to be able to empower the statue industry. And that's going to be good enough. I'll haul those chunks out. The storage here is pretty full. I guess we still have lots of limestone kicking around. I was doing granite because I think we had a lot more granite on the map, but we do have some limestone. I'll ignore it. How's the caravan? Oh yeah, you should get here today. Perfect. Yeah, that was actually a little successful little run. Oh, we do have food or some wood around. Maybe it just got chopped. I don't know. Because it said we didn't have enough, but it might have simply not been in our stockpile, but I bet you we did need to chop. So yeah, I think I'm going to fill in all this hallway. I don't worry about the rest of it, but everything over here. Just because we don't want things happening too closely. I keep seeing this and thinking these are components. My little wood. It's like, it's a similar color. Okay, goat's fully healed up. That's great. The people on the road should be fine. We didn't get a message about any infections or anything like that. Yeah, just some injuries. You're going to be okay. Before we actually start this up, we could consider restarting our recon armor industry. Well, we'll probably start it up anyway. Like, we'll probably start the recon armor queue regardless. Whether or not we have the material or not, I don't know. I might not delay starting up the ship reactor, though. Alright, we're still hoping to find some random lucky whatevers over here. It's actually quite a walk to get out here. Which is not great for our time. Our robber lair. Recon helmet. Uranium. Lucy, Glitter World Medicine, Constructor, just raw silver. I mean, the value of all these is pretty similar. This one's worth a little bit more if we want to sell it. 8 pirates is fine. Where is it? No, that's me. Destroy the camp. I guess, do we not see where the camp is until we accept? And yeah, there might potentially be some more loot there. Well, I'm not going to go right now, because we just got back. Got to unpack, get ready, you know, get everyone back up to happy and healthy. But we can consider it. I'm happy that we do have more plastic. We have 300 over here, but yeah, we still need a good amount of raw one, right? 140, 280, just by itself, that's 420. And then all the advanced components. Oof, yeah. No, it's definitely adding up. 6, 14, 18, 20 advanced components, even if we do nothing else. Well, I could probably change the goal. I could drop this below 8. How much do we need for recon armor? 3. What I could probably do is something like, listen, keep 4 advanced components around all the time. But then I'm going to explicitly put a standalone job at the bottom here for make it 20. Yeah, because we're going to make a bunch in bulk just to do this. But in terms of how much we're going to keep around, I'll set 4, which is 1 more than I suppose we need for the recon armor. Yeah, we might not have anything else that needs 3, so maybe I could put this... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I want to leave it here. Maybe I could... Well, this button. Maybe I'll set a goal of 3 here, because that's what we need for recon armor. And just, yeah, we'll just keep the minimum around to be able to restart that task. Yeah, okay. And then the bulk job. And then I can always order up a little bit more bulk job if the numbers get skewy somewhere along the way. Alright. Yeah, these guys are going to recover from their injuries pretty quickly. You want your high on key? Well, that's going to make you happy. I'm surprised how well... I didn't realize Psychic Key was so good that it doesn't really have a disadvantage. Other than I think there's always this tiny chance of an addiction. But as long as you only do it once every 2 days, it's pretty minimal. I guess the worst thing about them becoming addicted is if we don't have a steady supply of it coming in. Is that the last of the harvesting? Not quite. Still wait for winter proper to set in, and then we're going to redo a bunch of our crop rules. But yeah, food situation's fine now. We was feeling a little rough for a second. Now, we could also set out another little mining group, right? Go to another site that we haven't visited yet and dig it up and see. Oh, I just realized, I wonder, we might not be allowed to mine here or here because it's adjacent to this abandoned settlement. If that's the case, I really should have started there. All right, winter's officially here. I'm going to redo all my zones. Oh yeah, cut that one. That's fine. I'm going to redo these as well, because why not? Okay, starting with over here. And it'll be a little easier to spot like this. This dark green area, this is the rich soil. Now, I don't know exactly how much this is. If I click on this, does it tell me? No. In 1.4, I believe it tells you there, and it also tells you how much you drag out. But I'm willing to bet that's going to be a good amount of rice for us. Where the heck's the rice? There it is. Okay. I'm tempted to maybe still do a little bit of corn, but I don't think so. I am going to still want a bunch of Devil Strand. And yeah, I'm just going to do rich soil, and especially avoid this yellow one, which is not great. But this will keep our our farming time a little bit more efficient. I want a good amount of Devil Strand, because ideally, I mean, certainly the Duster, but I'd be pretty happy if all our clothing was Devil Strand. So I think that's going to be the plan over here. Done. Okay. I guess we'd still theoretically need some actual cotton too. But let me start that over there. Now these zones, it's not rich soil, but I think it's still going to be convenient. It's very close to the base. And it just keeps the windmills here tree free. There you go, by 10. The poor soil here, so this has, yeah, only 70% fertility. So ideally we want something with low fertility impact. Potatoes are low fertility impact. They don't really care. How about haygrass? Yeah, haygrass is down to 60% as well. So they're not as affected by fertility. So I'm going to grow hay here, and I'm still going to grow hay here. So we'll have a little bit more for kibble making. That's going to be all right. These do have mostly 100% fertility, so rice and corn won't get boosted for it, but they won't also be penalized. So I think I'm going to grow, do I grow more rice? Or do I grow both of these as cotton? One rice, one cotton. And then over here, I still want the psychoid growing, but I don't think we need the whole thing to be like that. Although a fair bit. I'm just going to grow a little more cotton over here, I think. Just for crafting, more than clothing itself. Some of the armors need some cotton directly, or some cloth directly. I don't know if anything that we're currently building cares about it. So that's all going to be psychoid. We'll do that, and then heel root. There you go. So overall, we're actually planting fewer tiles, but it's all going to be the good stuff. So this is going to be heel root. This was going to be more cotton. And this is all going to be psychoid plant. And did I actually set these or just talk about them? Rice, cotton, haygrass, and then haygrass. Okay. I'm much happier with that now. And yeah, none of the planting is going to happen currently. Now, this area here won't be auto-harvested because it's outside of an area. I'm just going to put a little harvest on here now. We might get a little bit more growth out of it, but it is winter, so I'm not really expecting it. I guess that one's probably doomed, but it was probably going to be doomed anyway because of the temperature situation. Okay, and because there's fewer tiles for Honey to plant next spring, hopefully she just does it a little bit faster. I'm actually wondering... Nah, I'll leave it be anyway. Okay. Hopefully the dromedaries make it through the season. We do have a good amount of kibble, though, so I think we're going to be fine that way. Hauling ambrosia. Okay, yeah, and we still have a couple of harvest. Although, oh, it's not growing because it's not the temperature range. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of this area then. Be one less thing for us to manage. You know what? I'm going to clean this off, too. It actually does seem like a really good idea, but I may want to do it a little bit more manually and intentionally now. Oh, we still have a bunch of marble set to be hauled over here, which is not a terrible thing. How's our... Okay, we're actually in a good window here. We didn't get the double event. I think we would have gotten it by now. So we should still be in a safe window. So there was a time for us to haul some things from outside of the base into the base. Now might be it. Hauling uranium. Oh, that's right. We did find uranium over there. Oh, we do have some more components. Hello. You, and you. Okay. And yeah, that was all steel. Which, I mean, it's good to know about. Yeah, I think we're going to do some more little exploratory digs. I'll let them finish what they're doing now anyway. Especially since we know we want these components. Save so much time hitting those. Because we've got a good amount of components now. It's over here. Yeah, 58 is a pretty generous amount. But so many of them... And actually, that doesn't even include the ones that are sitting over here. But what does it take for an advanced component again? Oh, it only takes one component for advanced components. Okay. For some reason I thought it took a bunch more, but it's everything else it needs. Alright, we've got a few statues, yes? Not really, no. Got some extra guns, I suppose we could sell off. But no, I don't think it's time to call in a caravan right now. I really want to make it worth our while a bit more. I suppose, you know what, if we have any bushes... I'm just going to put a harvest on here. If we have any berry bushes that can be harvested, let's do it, because we've got some meat. I suppose we've got some corn. I'm going to do it anyway, because we should be able to keep getting meat in. I want to make sure we're still getting fine meals. Is that all dug out? Oh, that and that. And I think that's it. Okay. And that was all dug. We're still waiting for this to be rebuilt. I think we still need some granite. I guess right now, with no range limiter on our stone cutting tables, they are grabbing marble from all over the place, which I'm fine with right now. I mean, either they do it or a hauler does it, but either way, someone's got to carry some granite chunks into the base, so, or some marble chunks. So I think that's still okay, because I'd like some marble available. I'm going to set up... So yeah, I think, as far as I can tell, like, smallest component chunks I've ever seen, I think is like a 2x2. So if we have this gap of 3 in between, we basically can't miss it. Like every 4th row, we do a little bit of a mine. I don't think there'd be anything over there. I think basically makes it unmissable. Here, I'm gonna do one of those just to say. Cut one of those in half like that as well. Plasteel, I think, tends to be a little bit bigger. I think the components are the smallest chunk that we can find. But plasteel's also not very big, so we got to be pretty tight if we're looking for that. I think that's okay. Oh yeah, more uranium. I guess what I'll do is I will set up you like that. I'll do one of those, and then do that. Ooh. Oh, struck compacted machinery. Hey, look at that. Nice. And mine this one. Strip mine all the thing. We do have some pretty good miners, and that's without, like, drill arms and stuff. We just skill up a good amount. Okay, not gonna be anything in there. Now kiss. Okay, it is probably time for me to restrict where people are going. Yeah, let me do that now. Assign, no, schedule. It's weird because I think about it as assigning a zone. So shift click is all to home, shift right click all to unrestricted. It'd be nice if there was a way to quickly do the rest. So I'm just gonna go, I suppose a loud zone is fine, which includes Theoretically, a little bit outside the walls. No, I guess we'll just say inside walls. All right, which won't include this. I guess that's the difference. We don't really need to be here right now. Let's keep everyone inside the walls until the next raid breaks. We should have plenty of work to do. Berg's food binging. Oh, because he's been outdoors a long time. I'm sorry, Berg. You know, you're not like a... If you were a really good researcher, it'd be ideal, because we might just stick you back on here, restart our research. And I can still just break these down, but if I decide I want to rebuild them, then we'll have wasted material. So I'm going to keep it there, because I think we might research some more things, just not right now. Still making, bulk making advanced components. Clothes. I still think we're okay on the warm clothes situation. Oh yeah, that's fine. I think what I should do, just before everything else dies, if anything else can be harvested, there you go. Please do so. Can we set you there? There you go. Yeah, you're going to go harvest as a priority before crafting. Oh, actually, a few people are on plant cut, and they actually might botch it. Berg, is that a 4? Yeah, no, I'll just let Honey do it. More likely to get some results. Not that there's much harvestable over here, but we may as well try, right? There you go. Yeah, a little bit more Devil Strand. Not much, but some. Okay, good. And then, yeah, everything else is going to die from cold, but that's okay. We got as much harvest out as we could. We'll just have to take it. I suppose, okay, now that I think about it, these are buildings, so they're only going to be worth half as much. I mean, worth wealth-wise. So if we convert the stuff that's sitting in our inventory into building these, I think, yeah, we'll actually be lowering our wealth ever so slightly for the purpose of raid points. I don't know if it shows on the wealth graph, but in terms of, for the purposes of raids, wealth that is part of a construction is only worth half as much as wealth that is sitting in your stockpile. So I suppose the sooner we do it, the better it might be. Assuming it doesn't get destroyed and waste a bunch of material, which would be a little bit frustrating. These Star Constructors are all fairly well skilled. We could even consider turning NG back on, but NG kind of has to do some construction here, so. Construct. Okay, Dromedary 5 is pregnant. Yeah, certainly have no shortage of that. Our cows are up to age as well. We do have 2, good. All right, I'm going to unforbid this as well. Keep it moving. We're darn close to having all the material for this. So yeah, again, we're expecting some sort of event. Okay, that's just visitors. That's fine. We can ignore you. We are going to probably... Yeah, we're going to put a cut in here right now. Next episode, you can expect there'll probably be some sort of raid or something right near the beginning that we'll have to deal with. And then back to building a spaceship. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.